Boxing TV.
Laman ng usap-usapan sa mundo ng boxing ang pagbabalik aksyon ng isang Pinoy na 100% knockout artist. Siya si Weljon Triggerman Mindoro, 24 na anyos, tubong Zamboanga at nagmula sa lahi ng matatapang sa Mindanao. Dahil sa kanyang perpektong record na 14 na panalo, lahat via knockout, tinagurian siyang Canelo Alvarez ng Pilipinas dahil sa bangis ng kanyang kamao na halos lahat ng kalaban ay tulog sa lona. Ngayong Hunyo 7, 2025, muling aakyat sa ring si Mindoro sa Boeing Center at Techport sa San Antonio, USA, kung saan haharapin niya ang kapwa undefeated at matinding boksingero ng Mexico na si Omar Ulises Gutierrez MUNGUIA. Hindi ito basta-bastang kalaban. Itinuturing itong future world champion ng Mexico at nagbanta pa na patutulugin ang Pinoy sa kanilang paghaharap. Pero hindi rin basta-basta si Mindoro. Matapos mapansin ang kanyang lakas at potensyal, kinuha na siya ng isang team sa Amerika para doon mag-training. Isang patunay kung gaano kataas ang tingin sa kanyang kakayahan. Upang makita kung gaano kalakas si Mindoro, balikan natin ang kanyang huling laban kontra sa Australian champion na si Joel Camilleri para sa IBA middleweight title. Si Camilleri ay isang veteranong may record na 29 na panalo, 8 talo, at 24 na knockouts at may hawak na titulong IBF Pan-Pacific Middleweight Champion, bitbit ang 7 sunod-sunod na panalo. Nangako pa siyang dudungisan ang malinis na record ng Pinoy. Sa unang round pa lang, bakbakan agad, palitan ng mabibigat na suntok ang dalawang boksingero.
Two accomplished operators, and the man wearing the black trunks trimmed with gold is the undefeated professional Weljon Mindoro. 14 fights, 1 draw, 13 wins, all of them coming in. 13 wins, all of them coming inside the distance. No strangers fighting outside of the Philippines for his last 2 contests of the United States. He's the KO of the year candidate in July. He's Tyler Buchon getting out in the second round of the contest scheduled for 8. Sport Joel Camilleri. His 3rd contest of 2024. Spoke to Camilleri yesterday. Said that he admires Andre SOG Ward, 2004 Olympic champion, still the last American male to claim Olympic gold. Claressa Shields, of course, took 2 Olympic titles in London and Rio. He said the ring IQ of Andre Ward is what he admires. He said that facing a puncher of this caliber and this repute really didn't hold any fears for him as he scores with a flicking jab pair of lead lefts. But he said that he intends to use that shot to frustrate the puncher. He said he's been in with punches. He lands a looping roundhouse right. That the pressure that he will bring with his elusiveness, his ring craft and variety will just render Mindoro a frustrated figure, and then he'll start looking for the KO. And in the meantime, Camilleri told me that he will be piling up the points. Said this an opportunity to showcase his skills, because at his best he feels he's a match for anyone. So no shortage of confidence for the man from Melbourne. Sydney. For the man from Melbourne, since moved to Sydney to manage the the Costa Zoo boxing school. After his contest with Tim Zhu, moves into that role earlier this year. Right cross, left hook to the body, left hook on the inside, landed by Camilleri. Again, Camilleri just content to box behind a low-held guard. An identical 74.65 kilograms. Use of the feet. Darting laterally both left and right is Camilleri. John Mindoro seems to hit him against the roof, bringing square and nearly did get the power driving right cross. A couple of punches to the body left hook after turning the table, landed by Camilleri. Another undisputed champion.
Pagsapit ng ikalawang round, tinamaan na ng solidong mga suntok si Camilleri. Kaya sinimulan na nitong umiwas at hindi na nakipagsabayan.
At the top of his profession as a reigning world champion. He knows a thing or two about power, but not loading up everything within his shape. His good right hand to the body, followed by a left hook upstairs from Camilleri, but then Mindoro backing his man across the ropes with a forward foray, but keeping his composure under fire and answering with a single was Camilleri. Mindoro just seeking to end that little coming together with a right uppercut, but pulling the trigger first against the trigger man is Camilleri. Now backing him up to his own corner with nudging right uppercuts, and it's physical on the inside. So action just on the edge of range as Camilleri continuing to be, oh, what a beautiful left jab, my goodness, came out on an upward trajectory from Camilleri. The two men test the tension of the strands just above our commentary position. Approaching the halfway stage with an overhand right from Camilleri was a speculative shot, continuing to move effectively, laterally both clockwise and counterclockwise. Mindoro, quick-footed with his advances, trying to close the gap, but invariably the man breaking the standoff by letting his hands go first is Camilleri, and it's a disruptive staccato rhythm that he's boxing at, and Mindoro hasn't yet got to grips with that rhythm to demonstrate his own timing. Even though he's in with a noted knockout artist, Camilleri goes by the nickname of KAMAO, 14 wins of his time coming via the short route, remember, and there's that disruptive left hand once again, and Mindoro reduced to swinging and missing with his vaunted backhand. Tries a lead left hook but blocked effectively. Mindoro continuing to shape up nicely. Camilleri, again, dynamic figure up in the boxing ring as he circumnavigates, his back skimming against the ropes. Turns the tables while we separate the two. Closing seconds of the second round, and again, just even though Mindoro made his man miss and came out of a crouch with a speculative overhand right, the dynamic, darting, and elusive movement of Camilleri just give you the impression that he's controlling the tempo.
Sa ikatlong round, umatake na si Mindoro. Gustong tapusin agad ang laban.
Well, Mindoro out aggressively and letting a fusillade of punches go, and a couple of the body shots did get through, followed by a flashing right uppercut. Pinned in his own corner is Camilleri, keen to try and fashion a clinch, but then just, oh, beautiful two-shot salvo to the body from Mindoro. Perhaps his best punches of the entire contest as he sunk his feet into the canvas and got real leverage onto his shots. But now it's Camilleri walking down the knockout artist, and he's teeing away to the body before cuffing away with a right hook to the head. Before, well, John Mindoro tonight. Still early days, of course, in his battle for the Asian Continental title at 75 kilograms. But oftentimes, when a puncher is landing clean and the opponent is still there, well, sometimes the puncher's instinct can be to just dig away harder. And even though they say they're prepared to go the distance, and no doubt physically they are, can sometimes play tricks in the mind of the expert finisher. That is what the trigger man has proven to be during his professional career to this point, having made his debut in 2019. But Camilleri, with a cuffing right hand and then tying his man up to waltz him back to the space of center ring, is boxing a clever, physical right combination not too far away from Mindoro. But Camilleri tucking up behind his shoulder to ward off the incoming fire. And again, it's a disruptive lead left that he's continuing to work behind Camilleri, proffering the half cover guard. There he fires an overhand right. The left hook which followed may have glanced the nose of Mindoro after the right hand was inaccurate. Clocking up the miles on his fistic odometer as he glides around the perimeter of the ring. Camilleri, Mindoro. Again, when Andy and I were observing him work out at the Rocky Road Gym, as a flashing left-right combination catches the advancing Mindoro from Camilleri, he's possessed of that.
Dahil sa mga sunod-sunod na malalakas na suntok, binilangan na ng referee si Camilleri. Halata sa kanyang kilos na ramdam niya ang bigat ng kamao ng Pinoy.
Cleaner right hand, and another one from Camilleri, followed by that, beautifully off the rope, as Mindoro tries to respond with a right uppercut of his own. But he's walked back across the ring by Camilleri, who is just neutralizing the bomb.
Pagdating ng ika-4 na round, lalong naging dominante si Mindoro. Isang kombinasyon ng bilis at lakas.
Asian title won't hold any fears for him, very dynamic manner of boxing. As for Mindoro, who bulldozed his man back to the ropes and lands with a right cross. Clever.
Muling binilangan si Camilleri matapos tamaan ng malinis na suntok mula kay Mindoro. Bagamat nakatayo pa sa bilang ng referee, hindi na siya nakaligtas sa matinding pag-atake ng ating kababayan.
No, it's a standing count. So, referee Valerie Pastuhov stepping in with a standing count after hooks and uppercuts began to crash home against Camilleri. Oh, that's a beautiful right hand on the resumption, but now Mindoro has got his man going and he's seeking to demonstrate that he is a precise and merciless finisher once again. It's an awful long time to negotiate. Beautiful left hook, but then a right hand in response from Camilleri. But Mindoro really is finding the range on his punch. He's enjoyed 10 seconds so far. He's taken a standing count. Back into the breach. Steps Mindoro. Steps that he's got his man going. He's wrestled him down to the canvas. That gives him some...
Inawat ng referee ang laban at si Mindoro ang itinanghal na bagong IBA middleweight champion. Dahil sa napakagandang performance na ito, mismong si Manny Pacquiao ay umakyat sa ring at nagpahayag ng paghanga sa bagong kampiyon. Ikaw, anong masasabi mo? Sa tingin mo ba, pwede kaya si Mindoro na mag-world champion? Ilagay mo na ang iyong opinyon sa baba at isama mo na rin kung taga saan ka para malaman natin kung hanggang saan na umaabot ang suporta natin kay Mindoro sa laban niya kontra kay MUNGUIA ngayong Hunyo 7, 2025 sa Amerika.
Lagi niyong sundan, huwag magpapahuli. Pag-usapan ay bakbakan, balita niya at laban. Mga Pinoy na di nagpapagapi. Salamat sa mga suporta na lagi nandyan.